Yo, what's up, everybody? Raul here. Recording a couple different videos, same day, on my car ride on the way to work. So, guys, I work in a auto industry right now, auto part industry, and I just want to go ahead and just shoot a little message to y'all. You know what it takes. Let's just say a lot of us, we have jobs or we're scaling businesses where we can get different promotions. And I just want to come on here and tell you guys, what does it take to be a manager, right? Because I went from just a regular, minimum wage employee to a manager like in less than 3 months, right? Very quick. And the thing is that you have to become what you're not to become what you are. And that doesn't mean like that you have to be fake or anything like that. All I'm trying to say is, if that sentence made sense before, is this. And I'm looking up because I'm driving right now. I'm on the freeway. If you have an end goal, you have to start acting like that person that you want to become. You can't become that person and then all of a sudden start acting like that person. You have to act like that person, right? All right, maybe I'm getting tongue twisted. So, for example, let's just say you work. Let's just say you work at McDonald's and you want to be the manager at McDonald's. Well, and let's just say you're a cashier right now, right? You're a cashier. Your goal is to become a manager at McDonald's. Well, you have to act like a manager and put the work in like a manager before you become the manager, right? So as a cashier, you got to put the work in like the manager, right? So in that particular industry, which is in McDonald's restaurant, you gotta look at what your manager is doing, and you gotta mimic what your manager is doing. You gotta move like your manager. If your manager shows up early, you gotta show up early, just like them, right? And and a lot of times, you might have a bad manager, and they're not a good example. Well, I hear almost everybody say, everybody has an opinion about what the manager should do, right? But everybody that talks will never do what the manager supposedly should do. Everybody has an opinion. It's crazy. Everybody has an opinion of how a business should be ran, that the manager doesn't do this, manager doesn't do that. But they will never, ever reflect the behavior that they want to see in others, right? Be the change you want to see in others, right? So if nobody's working hard, nobody's doing shit, you got to get up and you got to be that change. You got to work hard, even if you got to work twice as hard to get the other people to notice that you're working, that you're hustling. And so maybe they can get their ass moving. But guys, when I started like 3-4 months ago, I was already working, man. I was outworking everybody, because that's just how I am, right? That's immigrant parents, man. We know. My dad taught me how to work, man. That's like the best. If I inherit anything from my dad, it was going to be the work ethic and character, right? So when I started working, bro, I was grinding, I was doing my thing, and the managers then, they noticed, this guy's moving, this guy's productive. Every time he comes in, we get results, right? And so they're like, hey, dude, you're doing more than the manager. is with my colleagues around, the guys at the same level as me, the same minimum wage employees. They're like, hey, bro, you're doing the most. You're doing too much. Why? That's the manager's job. I'm like, no, yo, you guys don't get it. You guys don't get it. I don't feel like I'm doing the most. I just feel like I'm doing my job. But these guys seem they don't want to put the work in. So every time I'm doing something, they think I'm doing the most, and I just feel like I'm doing the bare minimum. See, leaders, they work harder than everyone, and they still think they're doing a little bit. They don't think they're doing a lot. And then, just the average Joe has a hard time just doing his job, just the actual job. The average Joe has trouble doing the bare minimum. While the guy that's overcoming obstacles, he does the most and still feels like he's doing the minimum. So guys, if you guys have a job right now, I understand that maybe your colleagues, you guys are talking with them, having a good time, but if you want to move to the next level, if you want to make more money, but I hear a lot of people, but being a manager, it's only like $1 more, it's only $2 more, and it's so much more responsibility. But that's the thing, that I took this position not because I'm gonna be here forever, because I want to know what the responsibilities are of managing a store, of managing a team, because I want to build a business. So when you build a business, you got to be in a business. Come on, you guys gotta have some logic here. I mean, you guys gotta have some sort of experience of what it takes to manage a team, what it takes to manage cash flow of a store that's coming in, and what's going out, and clients, the client experience. Is your client having a good experience when they're at the store? How can we improve the client experiences, right? Because it's sales, right? I'm in auto parts, I'm in sales. So, regardless of that, you guys, you have to be conscious of, okay, if you work at Starbucks, what is the top barista doing? How are they communicating with the clients? And you guys gotta do the most. So, because the one that does the most is the one that gets the promotions, guys. Is the one, and then eventually, you might not be there forever, but you got experience. You got your checks. Cash out your checks, bro. If you're in an opportunity where you can cash out most of your check and you don't have to pay rent or anything, take advantage of that. That's a blessing, bro. Take that, and you guys have to really take that as a blessing, and really take advantage of that. Don't be messing around here, man. If you can cash out your check and keep it in your pocket, most of it, you may have a little phone bill, you may have a little, you're gonna go eat out with the friends or whatever. But if you can cash out most of your check, take advantage of that and do the most. Do the most, because it's gonna help you one day. It's gonna help you connect with somebody. Somebody's gonna see you doing the most and is gonna appreciate you. Because a lot of the times we think, oh guys, I do the most, but nobody appreciates me around here. And I understand. People might not give a shit about what you do at work. You might be doing the most, and nobody gives a fuck. But here's the thing: one day you're gonna build a habit of doing the most at a job. Showing up early, getting there, leaving late, doing stuff that is maybe not in your pay grade, that maybe belongs, an activity that maybe belongs to somebody else. It's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off, because one day you're gonna be in a business, or somebody's gonna find you. You're gonna find somebody, or somebody's gonna find you that actually appreciates you doing the most. And that's where the opportunities stem from.